back to another video. Today I'm just gonna be going over some controversial hot takes that have been on my mind for the entire season. So let's get into it. My first hot take is that there's too many sprites. I mean, come on, Fortnite. You cannot add this many sprites and say, "Oh, it's okay because everyone's got all the rare sprites and they need new sprites." Fortnite. There's so many sprites. Yesterday, I was missing maybe 7 sprites, and one of those was the Gummy Grim Reaper. If you want to donate, my username is CMAP2020. Um, basically, I went from 7 to freaking like 20. I don't even know how, they could have added them one at a time. But no, they added the Quack, the Peely, the John Wick sprite, I think, too. I don't even know. I don't know which sprites they added. It's getting to a point to where I don't even know what most of the sprites do anymore. And I've been playing the season since like the first golden hour. So really I should understand all of the sprites, but no, there's just so many. Like the other day I forgot that the freaking air sprite nullifies your fall damage. And then I remembered that it did after I would have fallen to my death. So it's just like crazy how many sprites there is. I think we're getting to a point where there's like 120 sprites. And that's just way too many. It's just way too many. It's way too many. And when it's to that point of like no return, where there's just so many gosh darn sprites, and you can't really keep up with them, I think you need to stop. It would be okay if you add them like the last couple ones near the end of the season, or just added a bunch of them at the start of the season, so people had something to work on for the whole entire season. But when you wake up to having 20 new missing sprites, it gets kind of annoying. It really does. Like, it just great. And the constant loot pool changes is going to be my next one. I loved the starting loot pool, where it was the Flex SMG. I really liked that one. It was just most of the guns in general I loved. And I never hated a single one. I would carry all of the guns. Like, it was no problems with any of them. And so they had to change the Flex SMG for the compact SMG, and I was like, okay, that's okay. We still have the hunting rifle, and then they changed it to the impact sniper, which is okay because I like snipers a lot. So it's not that deep. And then they made it to where it's there's a now a Spire rifle. I have no idea what it's called. It's the one that goes pew 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 pew, and it has like 40 ammo in its magazine. Some of y'all probably know what you're talking about if you played today yet, but it's just so annoying how the loot pool is constantly changing. I'm glad they haven't changed the shotguns, but I'm sure with this amount of changes, it's soon to come. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if Fortnite just deleted every single original weapon and made it to where only new weapons are in the season. Yeah, it just wouldn't be surprising. I wouldn't be surprised, I would be mad. But yeah, that's my second hot take. The constant loot pool changes are really weak and bad. Ow, ow. And my next hot take is going to be that it's kind of hard to master sprites without it being mastery Monday. Most of the time, when you want to master sprites, you'll either wait for Mastery Monday, or you have to, like, sit there and go into, like, 5 different games. What the? Oh my gosh. But from back to what I was saying, you have to go into like 5 different games, and it's just really annoying. Especially when you load into a game, get sprite sniped after your thing's level 4 and it's about to be mastered. That always sucks, and people will always try and master their higher level sprites first, which is what my strategy is. I'm currently going through and looking at sprites that I can master, but I mean, I guess I have a lot that I can master. It's just I don't want to master them because they're all like level 1. But yeah, it's just too hard. Maybe make it to where there's more like sprite chests give double the XP of regular chests or something. There's something for the community to like. It's not that big of a change, but it's a big enough change to where it's not gonna make it too easy and uncommon to find rare sprites mastered, but it'll make it a little bit easier. It'll especially make it to where those routes to find sprites become more optimal. And this kid has the plaque 0 point. That's actually why I'm mastering my stuff to get that. So I'm not that mad. I can master my stuff and it'll be fine. But oh shoot, he about to die. Oh yeah, back to the video. Um, yeah, I just feel like it's too hard, even when there's the tunnels that help out a lot. I just don't like it. And next up on the list is, I know that this is gonna make a little bit of y'all mad, but I don't like the constant collabs of the season. Batman sprite, cool. The Spider-Man sprite, I don't think we needed it. But there's just so many new sprites, and this kind of branches off of all of the new sprites. It's really annoying and stuff, blah blah blah. But there's just too many collab sprites, and I feel like that when there's constantly collab sprites, people are finding ways to get them super duper easy. And here's a way to find a bunch of sprites. And also the Fortnite black market doesn't help with that. Um, it's where people sell sprites, really rare sprites, like cube Batman sprites. I'm sure someone just bought a cube Batman sprite, like, within the 30 minutes of me thinking of the idea of making this. But there's just so many collab sprites. I don't even know if the Spider-Man sprite's in the game. There's a John Wick sprite, I think. And it just makes it, like, too much. Especially when they're collabing with so many skins. There's like 100 DC and Marvel skins combined. And it's just so many skins for no reason. Make one skin about one character. Give it the edit styles over the time. Like they did with Jonesy back in Chapter 2, Season whatever it was. Where they gave him like a bunch of edit styles for the loops. No, I wasn't keeping up with whatever the storyline was, but it was when there was a bunch of different collabs. It was a Terminator, The Mandalorian, and it just kind of reminds me of that season where it was just mostly collabs. You know, when the season is like starting to feel like a cash grab for Fortnite, it makes me not want to play it. So yeah, there's just too many collabs, and it's not even a seasonal thing. Like, it's not the first season that this has happened. It's definitely probably not going to be the last. And with the amount of player surge, it brings me to my next hot take. Will sprites stay around forever? My hot take is that they will not stay around, and that this was a seasonal thing, which I think Fortnite will do. And here's my reasoning on this. You see, they had that one season where it was like the Star Wars season, and some people loved it and some people hated it. But it's the same way with this season. Some people love the sprites, some people just don't care about them and like to play the season for because it's Battle Royale. And, you know, begs to differ. If they add a new batch of sprites every season after people spent money on the new ones, they're gonna get they're gonna get tired of the sprites and hunting sprites and this and that. And sure, they can sell their own sprites. That's definitely a possibility, but it's just I think maybe they'll have it in for a season more, but that's the most it's gonna happen. I strongly believe on this idea, which is why I haven't spent a single dime on any sprites, and I've sat there, oh gosh, and looked for every single sprite that I've gotten. Which, brings me to another hot take. For casual players who don't want to spend money, it's impossible to find sprites. There are just some sprites that you have better odds of winning the lottery 5 times than getting this specific sprite. And I just feel like that's very over the top. Who needs that type of luck to get a digital squish? I certainly don't think I do. Because I've gotten a lot of them just from begging people to trade with and begging people to donate to me. The whole entire season I've been doing it. And that's mostly the reason I've gotten some of my sprites. But, it's also why I'll see in a future time, why I'm going to be giving away some sprites. Especially with me having, like, a higher sprite discount than most people in the season. I feel that I deserve to give some sprites away. Keep the chain moving forward. And stuff like that. I don't really know what to say. But I just feel like it's impossible unless people use the dearest kindness of their soul and give you a Grim sprite. I mean, some people I know that don't even have Grim or 0 point sprites. They don't have the regular versions of them, which I think is absurd. Now, for the first day of the new sprites, I don't really care about the new ones. And I know that might sound a bit crazy, but every time they add new sprites, guess what comes next? Yeah, you heard it right. A bunch of new tier levels for masters. So my next hot take is it's not that deep to, you know, like focus on all of these rare sprites that people have. And, it's just better to focus on master. I feel like that's just a better way to go. Um, this kid has something crazy. What does he have? Oh, shoot? Oh, shoot? Yeah. 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 Okay. I want to master both of these and extract both of them. Yeah, I just feel like with all the new tiers, it's better to um master and extract new sprites instead of sitting there clenching your butt cheeks and sitting there and like searching every single chest you physically can. And I just feel like it's not that it's not too much to ask for. Just have a chill season. But this season is like not chill whatsoever. It's just so much competitiveness and people being mean and nice. It's just a mixed community, I feel like. That's why I think it's gonna be 1 year of sprites. 1 season of sprites. 1 month of sprites more. So savor it while it lasts. It's not permanent. Like, it's definitely not gonna be permanent. I'm actually gonna go to the storm because I do want this. I think I shook them off, but I just don't know. Oh shoot! Oh shoot! That's not really good. Dosages. Nah. But yeah, I just think unless you kill someone with an ultra rare sprite or someone gives it to you, you're never finding these sprites. I mean, some of the devs have said it themselves. It's virtually impossible to pull every sprite in the game. Like, there's still a chance, but in what universe is that gonna happen? And, you know, sometimes you just have to let it go that you're not gonna get every sprite in the season. And I'm fine with that. But I want to have a good amount of sprites. I don't want to sit there and stop playing the season because I'm not gonna have every sprite. You know, I'll still play the season and still look for them. But I'm just saying, people have their hopes way too high for some little digital squishmallows. You know, those are just my hot takes. Those are just my things. And this is why I'm going to be doing a giveaway, actually. So, for anyone who has not acquired the Cube Rim Sprite, I will be giving it away. The instructions are simple. Like, subscribe, comment an inspirational quote. I'll be choosing a winner, and I will also be posting an official video that confirms this giveaway. I'll be taking the comments from both comment sections, and you can only comment once for both videos. There will be a third video, and that means you get a total of 3 comments. Very simple, very straightforward. If I see you comment twice on one video, you do not get the prize. So if you really want this, you should stay committed. I'll be posting the second video very soon, so you should subscribe right now to make sure you catch it in time. This will be a week-long thing where I will be catching all of the comments. So if you do want to have a chance, and since I'm an unpopular YouTuber, you really do have a chance. I believe in you. You just have to believe in yourself. Holy moly, that was so fun! Oh my gosh! That was so tough. No, I gotta end the video right there. Like and subscribe.